City News is brought to you by East Brewster Lawyers Rotorua, celebrating 100 years of legal excellence and innovation.
Good evening, Rotorua. Tonight on City News. The Rotorua Court accepts the council's application to demolish an unsafe house. Police are looking for 2 males in relation to an aggravated robbery, and tenders for the Zen Centre on Rotorua Street closed today. The Rotorua District Court has ordered the demolition of a derelict house at 22 Exeter Place in Tihiotonga. A court ruling by Judge Chris Maguire last Friday follows an application by the council for the house to be pulled down on the grounds of its serious safety risk. RDC Building Services Manager Daryl Holder says the house has not been lived in for many years, but in more recent times had increasingly become a safety and fire risk. He said a fire in the premises had already damaged the structure and made the building even more substantially unsafe. Mr. Holder said the property owner now had 20 days from the date of the judge's ruling to appeal the court decision. The cost of the demolition process would become a charge registered against the property, and if not paid in the meantime, those costs and accrued interest would be recouped by the council when the property was sold. People are asked to stay away from the property until the demolition work has been undertaken, as it remains a safety hazard. Rotorua Police are currently investigating an aggravated robbery of the liquor store outlet known as Thirsty Liquor in Mitchell Downs. This incident occurred at about 6:30 p.m. on Monday, the 22nd of July. The manager of the store was confronted by 2 persons brandishing weapons, and they obtained an undisclosed amount of cash and cigarettes before running from the store. The first offender is described as male, large build, slightly over 6 foot tall, chubby rather than muscular, with dark eyes. He was wearing a dark coloured beanie, a brown bandana with white spots, and a dark coloured top. The second offender is described as male, slightly under 6 foot tall, smaller build and slightly younger than the first male. He wore a light grey cap, a similar bandana as the first offender with a light coloured hooded sweatshirt and a distinctive black and white checks of the rear of the shirt. Police would like to hear from anyone who may have been in this area at the time and witnessed the incident, or anyone in the community who may have information about the offenders. Information can be provided confidentially to the Crime Stoppers line on 0800 555 111. The prominent 10-storey inner-city building, the Zen Centre on Rotorua Street, is up for sale. The building is being marketed by Mark Randall of Bailey's Rotorua and is being sold freehold, with tenders closing today.
It's going up for tender on the 25th of July, so interest will have to be on the table then. There is interest that we are not aware of yet, so obviously people have seen it. It's been in total property, so that goes right throughout New Zealand. And we have had on-site inspections already, so we'll just wait and see who puts their offers forward.
Completed in 1988, the multi-storey building incorporates a ground floor and 9 tower floors, 13 off-street car parks at ground level, and ramped access to another 35 car parks on level 1. In sport tonight, the Bay of Plenty Wasps beat Hawke's Bay 33-29 in a high-scoring shootout in Napier yesterday. Rotoiti's Joe Royal, who is fast developing a reputation as a prolific try scorer, dotted down in an encouraging performance from a side boasting a large number of first-choice Steamers players. Steamers coach Kevin Schuler was happy with the hit-out, especially since his side held on well in the second half with little ball after scoring 4 tries in the opening half. The squad came through the match relatively unscathed. To your weather update now. Tonight, fine spells with the chance of a shower, fresh westerlies and an overnight low of 4. Tomorrow for Friday, mostly sunny, southwesterlies easing, a high of 13 and a low of 1. And the outlook for Saturday, mostly sunny, southwest breezes, a high of 13 and a low of 1. And the marine forecast for Lake Rotorua, southwest 10 knots with waves less than half a metre and fine weather. Remember, for program listings and other info, or to upload images, check out our website tvrotorua.co.nz, or you can look us up on Facebook. Still to come in tonight's program, we hear from Fire Risk Management Officer Stuart Booton, Emidia Sevilla finds out about the Te Arawa Awards and nominations, and Alan Solomon finds the best view in town at the Zen Centre.